We're using the new chest cam I have for the GoPro. It's not the GoPro model. That was 50 bucks. I wasn't going to pay that. So I pulled 4 or 5. Some real nice hard neck garlic. Big ones too. I mean, just so you can reference, you know. And I'll have some smaller ones too. I'm gonna set these out and let them dry in the sun. And all we do is we get our little pitchfork here and we stab it in, raise it up. Now like this, you can see this is all withered. This is too late. Because what will happen is this will start rotting. So we don't want to wait that long. But we're good. We're good there. Look at this baby. Look at that. Yep. So this is what we're going to do. And how do you know when it's time? Well, if you live in the north, like we live in the Great Lakes here, near Lake Erie, you can plant these. You're supposed to plant them October, and then they'll come up in the spring. And you wait for the bottom leaves, like this, to start turning yellow. And once those bottom leaves start turning yellow, then you know it's time. This is a garlic scape. And what'll happen is, you'll get, this is the flower, the garlic flower. But what you want to do is you want to cut these. Now I missed this one. And you want to cut these. And the reason is, they're going to put all their energy into the flower. Well, then what happens is it puts all the energy down into making the bulb and not producing the flower. Not long after you cut those garlic scapes, the ground will crack after a few weeks along where the garlic is, because those bulbs are starting to really form, and it's really kind of cool to see that. So you know something's happening underground when that's going on. So I'm just going to go through this row, and I'm at a full row here. I'm going to pull all these up. So this is what we ended up with. Well, this is one of the piles. You can see that these are real nice. Nice big garlic. Help protect those. We'll come down here to the second pile. This one's smaller. This row either got waterlogged or I don't know what, but all of these wound up getting really small. I got a couple decent sized ones in there. And then they get better when I get down on this end. Another bunch of big ones, but a real healthy harvest this year, garlic. Now a couple of the early broccolis I've just let go to flower to get some more bees in here. The bumblebees, honeybees love broccoli. Probably doesn't make the best honey. But look at this. This thing just took off within, look how that water just pools up right on that tight head. That's getting picked today. What else we have? It's a real nice row of broccoli. We'll be harvesting. Now, these will go really quick. There's nothing in there yet. That's a massive head. There's a nice one forming right in there. Nice tight head that'll probably within a week be ready to go. And then nothing down here, but that's good. That's how we wanted to stage these. These are all Brussels sprouts. You can see that they're doing okay. And there's the Cabbage Looper. Oh, that's why these, see that? Oh. So that little white butterfly, the Cabbage Looper, lays its eggs on the leaves. And this is what they do. And then the little larvae feed on the broccoli and the Brussels sprouts. That's what they love. Really hard to catch too, because they're really hard to catch. And this one has got this one's a little soft. So this one we're gonna pick, but that'll just be, we'll just eat that today. So it cleaned up pretty well. My son took it out riding. He bought new tires for it, some Bear Claws. The other ones are pretty worn, and they were original 10-year-old tires. This is a 2009 Brute Force. So I got it all cleaned up. I'm taking a trip in a couple weeks to Tug Hill, where some of you may subscribe to Pasty Boy's channel. He rides a snowmobile every couple times a year, a few times a year at Tug Hill, which is on the it's in New York State on the eastern side of Lake Ontario. You're allowed to ride ATVs on the roads up there, so we're going. They've got tons of trails, so we got a cabin and some buddies that I've known since high school. We're all and their parents and so forth. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll have video for that in the next couple of weeks once I get that posted. So what we did today is we got the garden taken care of with that garlic harvest, which is phenomenal, and then did some weeding out there. We cleaned up this ATV, and I've been working all day long, and it's still about 90 degrees out with a really high humidity, so it's just oppressive. So I'm gonna go get cleaned up, and it is time to get my priorities straight, and that is what I am going to be doing. If you like these kinds of videos, please click the subscribe button below, and we will see. And I'll tell you something, I've probably inhaled more gnats today than I've killed. I can't believe it. They're swarming everywhere. So I'm heading in the house, but if you like these videos, please click the subscribe button, and we will catch all of you in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching.